YouTube, what's going on? It is Sandz. As you can see, you got a dual comm today with that kid 2013. So right here under my creative class is what I'm going to be using. AN94 adjustable stock with reflex sight and then cap 40 extended mag. And then my perks are all pretty much standard, lightweight, toughness, dexterity, and then of course a grenade and then a trophy system. So that's pretty much what I run consistently. That kid, what are you going to be running?
I'll run with the AN as well. Yep.
Any variations to perks or loadout, or is that pretty much the same?
Exactly the same as you.
Standing, it's almost like we might play together or something. I was going to say play with each other, but then that sounds wrong, so I decided not to. Alright, you guys, so apparently maybe this is patched, maybe this isn't. I think it actually is patched. That kid pointed this out earlier. At least you used to be able to, and at least in the custom games, if you start on this side, you can just pop out and suicide yourself, and then you instantly get this closer spawn. So it gives you, you know, just a little bit of an advantage. So it may or may not work. We think that it's probably not plausible now. So in any case, this is going to be your first major hardpoint, and this hill is going to be a little bit harder to defend. So you're going to really want to press for spawn control over on this side instead, because your team is going to be spawning, or the second hard point is going to be in the kitchen. So you can anchor off back in this area, and a lot of people are going to try to contest you, so make sure that you are using whatever you can to defend the anchor and hold it. Now rotating back over to this area right here, there are a couple of head glitches. So if you spawn on that side back there where we just were, and you hop up right here, this is just an awesome head glitch right here where these bricks are, and all of these areas act like little head glitches. So people aren't really going to be able to see you at all. So get into one of these and then just line up perfectly, and then you're going to be good. So let's switch perspectives. So that kid 2013 is going to get into it, so you guys can take a look. So if I'm coming up, right, I mean that's all I'm seeing. So he already has the drop on me as I'm running up here, and that's all I can see, and then he can still shoot me. So you know, it's just one of those awesome little things, and of course you can head glitch on all of these. So no matter what, I mean, just take advantage of it. So now we're going to rotate over to kitchen. Kitchen is another major point of contention, and of course you want to be able to use this pillar right here as much as possible. So that kid 2013, do you have any tips regarding this particular hill, or what do you usually look for?
Yep, for this particular hill, if you have a good team, you can have one sit in here and then the other one out here, because they're going to be spawning up top. So you can have someone stand right here, kill the people spawning up top, and you're able to look at the money room. So that's the big part right there. You can look at money room, and you can look at where they're going to be spawning up top. That's the big thing. So
that is a good point. So this area right here where he's talking about, what I'm looking at, this is tree. So it's literally just called tree. So if anyone says tree, this is it. This area right here, this wild looking area, is jungle. So you know, those are the major call outs, and of course money room in here, as we said, and of course this is the kitchen. So the next hard point is going to be over here through zigzags. So end up in the garage where we started. Now these hills are a little bit difficult because of all of the potentially explosive devices, right? Like you have vans, you got cars, you got all sorts of stuff. So obviously, you know, being able to blow stuff up, and then a lot of people are going to end up, you know, hiding in here, and that's one thing that that you're going to want to take advantage of, or else be careful of. So of course, tossing a trophy system down in between the cars is going to help you out. One area that I like, and a lot of people like, is this van back here. You're able to look down this area right here while not exposing yourself completely, and of course you're able to look through the window or through the car, and then still have this area over here to guard. So it's a pretty good area, but equally so is this area in here. So now the next hard point is going to be in the basketball court, and now the basketball court is pretty wide open, and there is you know, one particular area that I like to hang out at. And a lot of people instead like to hang out like in the little area where all the basketballs are being stored in. So a lot of people like to hide in this room instead. So for me, what I like to do is I like to chill actually over here, because what happens is a lot of people will run down the stairs into this room directly. I mean, it's just a natural thing, right? Where they'll just, when they come through, and they're automatically gunning and they're shooting. So it's easy to pick them off. Another reason why is that you have like a little head glitch up here, so you can actually like peek through right here, and you have like a nice little, you know, head glitch, so people aren't really paying attention. Now when I first started playing Hardpoint, I would oftentimes chill right here so that I could have viewpoint right here where I'll kill someone in here. And really doesn't work as well as that other place. Other people hide right here, which is also not the greatest area. Now, this last hard point is interesting because once someone gets in it, it actually, the tree protects you. So I'm going to show you what I mean. So right here, got a Hellstorm missile, and I'm going to bring this thing down and I'm going to explode it, right? So that was actually unusual, and that normally does not happen. So wait for that kid to get back in there again, and we'll hit it with a lightning strike instead. So there he is, you guys can see him. I'm going to hit a lightning strike instead, and then we're going to aim it over here, and then we're going to see what happens. So, wow, that's interesting. Is there a patch? I don't know. You guys may be witnessing a patch because before this tree used to block everything. So that's actually pretty interesting, and maybe it's patched. I don't know about that. What do you think about that?
I think that's bullcrap.
I think it's bullcrap too. So YouTube, yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe this just recently got patched, but this tree used to be like impenetrable. Like you didn't used to be able to bomb it. So that's kind of interesting. So we'll have to verify that in a live match and actually double check. But before, you used to be able just to hide like right here next to the tree stump and be good. So one strategy that kid was sharing with me was how to build your score streaks really quickly. So this is what he was saying. He was saying, so I'm in here and I've got the hill, and why don't you walk us through this, that kid?
All right, so I got the hill. I want to get the outside of the hill, so I could be potentially hiding, and then someone just freaking comes in there, like if you were to come.
All right, so I'm coming in, and
I'll let you take the hill.
So then he lets me have it, and I'm thinking I'm good. Boom. So he kills me, right? So what's just happened now is that he just got 400 points from that because he exited and then entered. So for example, so from my perspective, if he, we'll do it over in kitchen. I'm going to go ahead and pull the hill, and as soon as he contests, I'm going to leave. So I'm in here, right? So he's contesting, and then I'm exiting, right? So now I know that he's in here, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot him, right? So I shoot him, I get 125 points, plus I get an additional 200. So it's an easy way to build your streaks is to basically just constantly pop in and out of the hill and allow the other team to get in. So again, as soon as the other team pops in here and they contest, then you want to go ahead and just leave, pull in, kill them, and then hop in, and boom, now my score streaks are full. So that's kind of interesting. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually fast forward this to that last hard point, and we're going to try and verify whether or not the Hellstorm or the Lightning Strike will penetrate the tree, because that was kind of random. I mean, that normally does not happen. So we'll see how this all plays out. All right, YouTube. So as you can see, with the magic of video editing, we have fast forwarded. So here we go. We're going to try this again. Hellstorm right down the middle. I'm actually just going to drop this right on top. So it did block it that time. I didn't burst. Let's see what happens here if I put one directly on and then these ones off. So apparently there is some penetration, which is interesting. So some protection is offered, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm here. So I mean, that shit definitely hurt me, but that was it. So yeah, in any case, kind of interesting. So we'll see how that plays out in a live match, but still a strategy and does provide a little bit of cover. So hopefully this video helped you guys, and thanks for watching.